our tempo. We've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before the defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
You're going defense to offensive instinct. Every team now calibrated to do that. How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Chauncey Billups checked in for Jones. What's up? And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And Drexler over to help. Back to Frazier. Passes to Eaton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket in its own.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Arenas is checked in. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Hayes throws it down.
It's hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Frazier. The shot that time, not on target. Drexler with the defensive effort. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Hayes trying to break free. Hayes. It's hauled in by Frazier. Trailblazers leading by 5. Releases from 15. The offensive rebound. And Mourning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic.
Pullman again, missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
That's the first. That brings them within 2. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're leading by 1. There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp. And his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
A bit under 3.5 minutes of. Here's Hudson. It's deflected. Fast break. Here we go. Frazier dishes to DeRozan. Fast break, Philadelphia to take the lead. A nice shot by Hudson. Hudson's got the lead up to 1 now for the 76ers. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Pass to Arenas. Here's Eaton. Makes it off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Again, that is a huge play. It looked like they had to stop until he came to the rescue.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Now here's Arenas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Yeah, good job, man. When it's this close, the team that wins the free throw battle might win the game.
Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 1. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Phillips from outside. He shoots again. Got it.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
This is a huge possession.
This is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Arenas passes to Eaton. Here's Favors, and Morning sends it back. And they're able to recover. They get it back.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry. And there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 17 seconds left in the game. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Frazier.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hudson against DeRozan. Drexler outside. Shoots the 3. Misses the trade.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy.
Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. No. Look at me now. Take your bando. Send them through your sandals. They say I remind them of Rondo. Like a Alejandro. My Dominican like Halo. No, come on. Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me now. No.
You man, I got bronze this year. Storms. On this year, gone this year. Man, I eat rice and stew and I'm strong this year. Big like John this year. All like LeBron this year. Storm's got a platinum plat, but you man, I got bronze this year. Yeah. They wanna. That's a. You get. If I say this, they might revolt, but I'm the king of crime by default. Big ego, man can't diss my amigo. Old school bad boy like Figo. Anywhere they go, then we go. Yo, big flips, hop out the jet first. Man, I run into the money till my leg hurts. And you don't rap, you just network. Name a young MC with my network. I Google lied, they said that I'm 1.5, but I made that last night. And money don't make me fry, but they got mad when I said them in a million gram. These gatekeepers are, and you old guys make me sick. They just take the. So in other words, I've gone crazy T like yo Titch. He was right about him. He's a. Ain't no diss tracks, I just switch. Then we move on and get rich. On this year, gone this year. Man, I eat rice and stew and I'm strong this year. Big like John this year. Cool like LeBron this year. Storm's got a platinum.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Worthy. Green is out there with Ewing. Then it's Curry. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. And for Boston, Durant is out there with Davis. Then it's Clint Capella. And there's Jackson. And it's Price in at the 1 spot. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Jackson up top. Outside, KD. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff.
Here's Worthy, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Curry against Price from downtown. They get it again. And Davis gets it to go.
In offensive rebounding, really all about hustle. And with Davis, that's hardly ever in question.
Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Jackson launches it. Connects from three-point range.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
It's Curry outside, and again, New York with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Durant, and Ewing with the block. Outside Worthy. Lays it up and banks it in.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside for Jackson. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thanks, David. Outside, Green. Pocket 6 to the paint. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 8 points.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Marjanovic is checked in. Lisa comes in for Kevin Durant. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Jackson. And Parker subbed in for Price. And then for New York, Williams, he's checked in for Green. And Levio comes in for James Worthy. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Klay Thompson.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Reza up top. He's covered by Beal. Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. And the 3 off target. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. They trail by 1. No good on the shot. Nice D from Williams. It's Beal on the wing. Curry on the wing. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. He's got 11.
Well, Curry's favorite shot and the one most fans pay money to see. Go ahead from deep, Steph.
It's Parker outside. That shot, no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the New York Knicks. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Michael Carter-Williams. Williams is out there with Ewing. And there's Bradley Beal, and it's Curry in at the point.
And Parker's just extremely clever at getting fouls off those kinds of shots.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw.
The Knicks with the lead. Curry with it. Outside Williams. Takes a 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside Davis. Shoots over Ewing. No good off the back of the rim.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish. A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Austin making some changes. Durant comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Jackson in for Jamal Crawford. Green, he's checked in for the Knicks. Thompson comes in for Curry. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics, and that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Ariza with the bucket.
We know this. Trevor Ariza in catch and shoot, effective and reliable.
Outside Williams. It's Beal on the wing. Thompson outside. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Parker with the bounce pass. Jackson finds Durant. Ariza trying to break loose. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, what a pretty move. And that's Kevin Durant's forte, right? This guy can find scoring opportunities anywhere.
Pass to Beal. Thompson outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Celtics leading by 3. Durant with it. Now Beal defending. Parker with no one around. And again, it's Boston converting.
And that's a nice jump shot there by Parker. Caught it right in rhythm.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Carter Williams, the pass to Thompson. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And good that time. KD's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think they're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Beal taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. And the Knicks miss again.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Davis is checked in for the Celtics. Crawford comes in for Tony Parker. The Knicks also changing it up. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. Crawford outside. Here's Price. The Knicks pull it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Green.
Draymond Green loves playing through contact. That is a nice finish.